Cancer, Elsie here to do your reading. It is for the week ahead, my friends. How are you? Thank you so much for clicking here. Cancer, you know, if you've been here, if you are my ride or die Cancer, you know that if you've been here before, that these readings are always for the week ahead. No matter when you find them, today, tomorrow, next year, a year from then, they're always going to be predictions, always going to be for the week ahead. Got a couple of oracle decks we're going to use here this week, and then we're going to hit it up with tarot, find out what's going on here. Tell me about Cancer in the week ahead, please. Tell me about Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Thank you if you're here to cross-watch. Tell me about Cancer. Cancer, we have spiritual strength. It's card number 9, and 9 in the tarot is the Hermit. So it feels like you have been, I want to say, gaining strength. That you've been gaining strength, learning who you are. I feel like you're really grounded. This person's wearing green. This is all green. It reminds me of Virgo energy, right? The Hermit energy. Spiritual strength. Somebody has become far more spiritually strong than they were. Let's find out what else we've got here. We've got rejoice and celebration. I kind of like that. I feel like you're being rewarded for some hard work here. You're able to move on. I like it, Cancer. You've got some movement here. And it feels like if there's movement here now, it feels like before you were stuck. We've got intuition. Spiritual strength has brought on intuition to let you know it's time to move forward. It's time to get some movement here. You might be getting out and being a little more celebratory or social than you were before. Tell me more about Cancer, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We've got co-create. And we've got to be fair. So I feel like you are going to be going out, meeting new people. It feels like there is some reason that you will be celebrating next week. Something is about to be made fair or be made right. If you're dealing with something that is legal, we could possibly be talking about that. This is Libra energy. And to be fair, right? This is the balancing of energies here. Something that you previously said no to is something that you will be saying yes to. There's this little fortune cookie here, and the note that's on the fortune cookie says nope. But something's coming into balance here, and it feels like it's being balanced with something else. Something that you previously said no to is something that I feel like you might be realizing that the fair thing to do would be maybe to balance it rather than to say no, like completely no. We've got card number 11 here, which breaks down to a 2, which tells me there's some balance that's coming here. We also have stability with card number 40, which breaks down to a 4. And the co-creation here, I feel like you've got your eye on something. I'm just looking at this leopard here staring you right in the face, right? I feel like that you have got your eye on something, that you're about to make some sort of really big change, because we do have the owl here, and the owls are about death and rebirth. They're about transformational energy. And then we have the egg here, which tells me that something is ready to hatch or be birthed or be brand new. Bottom of the deck, we have chop wood. It's going to be hard work, my friend. We have card number 42, which is a 6. You might be bumping into a group of people who are willing to work as hard as you. Like maybe it's hard-working people. Or maybe they're people who work on celebratory relationships. I feel like you haven't been making much time for you. I feel like you've been sort of intensely by yourself in this Hermit energy, self-preservation. It's like healing the wounds, healing the self, really thinking things over, going over details. And I feel like it's time for you to come out of Hermit energy here. And it is time for celebration. Something is coming into favor for you here. Tell me more about Cancer. Hey, Cancer, if you're interested in a private read or if you would like to join the membership area, which is now open, please look down below this video. There's a pinned comment to the top of the comments. Everything you need is there. If you'd like to join us, we've already got a few people over there. Tell me about Cancer, please. Tell me about Cancer and spiritual strength. We've got the Star. So I feel like you have, it feels like you've gained hope. You're a lot more hopeful since you have sort of gone over a few things with yourself. It feels like you now have more hope than you did before. It also feels like this star is telling me that you are quite healed. The star is healing as well. Tell me about co-create. We've got the Queen of Cups. That's you, Cancer. That's your energy. Also Scorpio and Pisces, because we are in a general reading. We've got the Four of Wands. There might be a celebration at your home, or maybe you're going to someone else's home to celebrate. You might be getting some sort of an invitation. We've got the Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands is stable. It's stable, it's celebration, it's excitement, it's passion, it's everybody under one roof, right? So it feels like you're going to be invited to someone's home for possibly a rejoiceful celebration. Maybe you're getting back together with friends that you hadn't seen since you were in this spiritual strength energy. Tell me about to be fair. We've got the Knight of Cups. I feel like, to be fair, I feel like you are drinking your own cup these days. I want to say that you're learning to love you, Cancer. That you're spending more time with yourself, realizing it's time for you to be with you. And I feel like that this is what's put you back into balance here. That I feel like you're now being more fair with yourself. And when we can be fair with ourselves, or we can heal ourselves, then we can offer that to other people, but we can't offer them what we don't have. So I feel like now you're ready to get a little more social. Possibly you might be making connections. It says co-create. You might be making connections here with other people that you meet at a place where you've been invited to someone else's home, or maybe you're inviting people to your home. We do have the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I feel like you're just not letting anybody see that you've just been through a really hard period of your life. The King of Cups is somebody who is very stable and sturdy, and they're not letting anything out the top, I'm going to say. This is somebody who's keeping this cup very stable, very sturdy. And I feel like with the King of Cups that you're now looking at things in a different way. So now you're emotionally available. Maybe you're thinking in emotional intelligence, but you're also realizing that you can't really share that with people, that you're kind of giving people this stoic sort of version of you. But I feel that you know what you want. I feel like you've been healing the self. Tell me about the Star and spiritual strength, please. I think this transformation for you is necessary. And I think it is transformational because of the owl that's here. Tell me about the Star, please. Star is Aquarius. We do have Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer here as well. We've got Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. We've got the Seven of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you were hiding from people. I feel like you were keeping it to yourself, keeping it under wraps, I want to say, not really talking to people. I feel what you had to heal is, I feel like you may have been lying to yourself about something here. We've got the Seven of Pentacles. It was a reevaluation, is what it was. You were reevaluating everything from beginning to end, stem to stern, and I feel like you're keeping it to yourself. You've decided you needed to really figure out, am I lying to myself? Like, what is going on here? There's decisions that I feel that you made. It feels like you've made this intentional decision to move forward and take another path, but to nurture you. And I feel like that's what this is, that you come right into balance here because you've decided to keep a cup for yourself. Tell me one more. I feel like you're keeping it to yourself, that you have been down this path where you have an intention now. You're casting your intentions here to grow. I feel like you want to grow. We have the Eight of Cups. It's time to depart from this hermit energy. I feel like you've realized that you can move through life in a bit of a detached way. And look, detachment is a good thing, y'all. It's a good thing. We can't get overly emotional about every single thing that comes to our life. We can't. It's exhausting. So I do feel that somebody here has decided that on this path, I'm going to be practical. I'm going to be reevaluating all the time, more than just once in a lifetime. I'm going to be reevaluating what I am nurturing in my life, because that really is the path that you're on. Whatever your most intention is, whatever your priorities are, wherever you're putting your intention, that's what you're growing. And so I feel like somebody here has realized that I need to keep to myself the things that I'm growing, the paths that I'm nurturing, and I need to do it in a bit of a detached way. I feel like this really is part of the healing. Detachment is part of the healing, because you can't do everything for everyone. And if you do, that means you're not drinking for yourself first. I do always get worried when I see the Queen of Cups come out by themselves. Feminine or masculine, understand. There's a woman on the card, but this is feminine or masculine energy. She's feminine leaning, but also has masculine. And we all do, people, plants, and animals. But when I see the Queen of Cups, I always worry about her getting depleted, because the Queen of Cups doesn't understand that she must drink for herself first. And I mean, she does have that kind of understanding, but she doesn't do it, because she's all giving. And she's giving with her empathic and psychic energy. She's giving and compassionate and kind and loving people and helping people. And you can't be all of that to everyone. Tell me more about the Queen of Cups and co-create, please. I think you've realized that you've got to keep yourself in stable energy. The 4 is here. You've got to be really stable if you want to be able to create anything. You've got to be stable in your emotional energy. We've got the 2 of Swords. We've got the 10 of Wands. And we've got the 3 of Swords. You were holding on to too much and it was breaking your heart. You were carrying around everybody else's emotional junk. And I think that's why the 8 of Cups is here. Because while you were in hermit mode, you realized you cannot carry around everyone's emotional junk, Cancer. It all sticks to you, though. You're very sensitive and everything sticks to you. When you get into a group of people, especially if you're a Cancer Sun or Rising, everybody's energy sticks to you. It's too much. It overloads you. So I feel like the co-creation process here is change. I want to say that you're in co-creation with the universe, and I feel like the universe is saying, look, it's time for you to change and be born as someone new. And I think that you really were. I feel like you went into this hermit energy feeling like, you know what, I'll show them. I just won't talk to anybody. They're going to wonder where I went. But I think something beautiful happened here. I think that you had some realizations and started thinking about you and started flipping the script on yourself. And I feel that you decided, you know what, I'm going to release these burdens here because it just keeps me stuck in the 2 of Swords. And in the 2 of Swords, this person's eyes are covered because they're trying to feel everybody out. But look, you're the person who everything sticks to you. You can't be feeling everybody out all the time. It gets to be really heavy and it gets to be heartbreaking because you see further into people than they see into themselves. Whether you believe it or not, you're kind of psychic, right? So I feel like you're going to be rejoicing or celebrating or bringing yourself together with people in a pretty happy situation. I feel like you're about to get an invitation for some sort of celebration. Both of those cards are about celebration. Happiness, having fun. Tell me about this. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Cancer. We have the 9 of Wands. We have the Empress. And we do have the Page of Pentacles. Now, I'm just going to say, for some of you, you're going to be invited to this place here, and I feel like you're about to meet an Empress. It says here that the Page of Pentacles is here, which is a new beginning. It's a face-to-face meeting with the Empress. So I don't know if you know this Empress or not. Some of you will, some of you won't. But I feel like this meeting is right around the corner. I feel like you're going to be invited somewhere, and I feel like your first answer is going to be no. Look, I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. I've done a lot. I'm carrying a lot. I've been already out in public peopling, and the peopling has stuck to me. And I feel with this 9 of Wands here that you are probably going to say no at the beginning. Or you might just say, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. But I feel like this 9 of Wands energy, this wounded warrior energy, I feel that if you end up going to this place where I feel that you're going to meet the Empress, whether you know them or not, that this person is also the Queen of Cups. This person will clean your energy. So I feel like it's a reciprocal thing here. And that might be why we have the Page of Pentacles. You're going to be meeting the Empress face to face. And you'll know when you meet the Empress. That person, feminine or masculine, looks great on the outside. They're very balanced on the inside. They're probably single and they don't need you. And I think that's exactly what's right up your alley, I'm going to say. I feel like you're going to meet this person at a house party or a celebration. Maybe you're invited to a wedding or a christening or something like that. But it feels like you meet them in a public forum with a bunch of other people around you here. This Empress will stick out in the crowd, though. You will know who they are, because they will be someone who is looking and feeling better than everyone there. I feel like something is about to come into balance for you here. And I feel like you may already be getting signs. You may be getting signs and symbols in terms of numbers. There's an 11 here. And I feel like you might be seeing 11s, 3s, 4s, maybe 9s possibly. But we do have the Knight of Cups here. I feel like there's about to be a little bit of a spark between you and the Empress. That's what it feels like here. Tell me about the Knight of Cups, please. We've got the 10 of Swords. Got the 2 of Cups. The Lovers. Cancer. I don't know if you're going to be able to avoid it. I'm just going to say. So I feel like you have repaired your heart after something that came to an end that really hurt you. I really feel like it took you to your knees. It was very painful. You had to release some sort of a love connection, I feel. But it also feels like you've repaired the heart and things have become even. So I think that you're ready to meet someone new. We do have the 2 of Cups and we have the Lovers here. I feel like you released something else while you were in this hermit state, this hermit energy. And I feel like you're about to meet somebody brand new. And I feel like this person has been sent to you. I feel like you will choose them or they will choose you, but the Lovers is here. And there's a decision to make here. And I feel like this is happening at the time that it should. It feels like you've healed yourself from some sort of heartbreak and carrying around other people's stuff. So the exact thing that you need is somebody who doesn't need you, but may want you in their life, right? This person has no need. The Empress has no need for you. I feel like you have decided you are going to take a drink for yourself first, that you're going to love you first. And I feel like there is going to be a little bit of a romantic spark between you and the Empress. That's what it feels like here. Bottom of the deck, 6 of Wands. You're going to be getting a lot of attention, or you're going to be in a place where you're getting a lot of attention when you meet the Empress. We do have the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. This person's going to make you a little bit nervous because they're very confident and they're standing in their own shoes here. This is somebody who is you're going to feel connected to them deeply in a moment, because we do have the High Priestess here. You're going to read their energy. I feel like you're going to read them. They're going to read you, because we have you showing up as Cancer, and this person also has Cancer energy, right? This person is also the Queen of Cups. So I feel like there's conversation that starts up here. We begin to get to know each other, and it turns into happiness. That's what it feels like here. So there is some hard work that's coming. But I also feel that your hard work is going to be rewarded. And we do have card number 6 with milk and honey. Who wouldn't want that, right? And card number 6 is here. So we do have chop wood, card number 42, which is another 6. 6, 6, and a 6. And look, if you're religious, that's not what you think it means. Your religious training might tell you that it means something that it's not. But 3 6s is about trusting the process and letting go of control. It's about encouragement and moving in the right direction. But you can see here that you are about to move in the right direction, right? Move in the right direction because your intuitive energy is telling you that this is a soulmate. That this person might be someone for some of you that you already know. You could be re-encountering this person as an Empress, and you have memories with them. But for those of you who don't, I feel like the 6 of Cups is here anyway. You're going to feel like you've known them forever. Fulfillment of wishes. You're about to meet someone who is going to feel like home. I kind of love that for you. All right, I think I'm going to leave it here. Thank you so much for coming and watching here. I do appreciate you. Victory is yours if you should want it, Cancer. I'm going to leave for now, but I'll be back because I'm always back. You guys take care, and I'm out. Bye-bye.